Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Cryptocurrencies are a bubble which will prove to be worthless. Lots of arguments are going on for Bitcoin, which is based on the blockchain technology. Bitcoin has formed at least 3 classic bubbles already in its brief history. Each time it has crashed by 80% or more and then revived after a few years. Cryptocurrencies, despite being considered among the market's hot commodities, have drawn sharp criticism from billionaire hedge fund manager John Paulson, who described it as a bubble that would prove to be worthless. Paulson, while speaking at an episode of Bloomberg Wealth with David Rubenstein, said there is no intrinsic value attached with cryptocurrencies except for a limited amount. The segment is too volatile, he said, pointing out that Bitcoin went from $5,000 to $45,000 within a short period. Cryptocurrencies, regardless of where they are trading today, will eventually prove to be worthless. Once the exuberance wears off or liquidity dries up, they will go to zero. I won't recommend anyone invest in cryptocurrencies, said Paulson, who earned a mark for betting against the US housing market more than a decade ago. He would say that cryptocurrencies are a bubble and described them as a limited supply of nothing. He further said, adding that the prices would go up only to the extent where the demand is more than the limited supply. Notably, cryptocurrencies which are yet to be considered legal tender in any major economy have garnered massive interest over the past couple of years. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. UGC asks institutions to draw their attention to strengthen cybersecurity. The University Grants Commission has asked colleges, institutions and universities to strengthen the cybersecurity mechanism and put in place a cybersecurity ecosystem. Education is a key target for cyber frauds as it deals with a huge amount of data on demographic and professional records of students, staff and allied education sector. This comes as India battles a surge in cybersecurity incidents post the pandemic as several services including education have shifted online. It is becoming an easy target for cyber criminals. PhonePe receives clearance from IRDAI for insurance broking license. PhonePe has received the final go-ahead to distribute insurance policies from the insurance broking license from the industry regulator, a crucial win when India's biggest digital payments operators by transactions is looking to turn into a full-stack financial services provider. Now, PhonePe will help the firm diversify its offerings while also being able to offer recommendations. Telecom industry pays 32% of revenue as taxes, says DGCOAI. Cellular Operators Association of India's Director General said that the local telecom industry is paying about 32% of its total revenue as levies and taxes. It's the highest in the world, Lieutenant General Dr. S.P. Kocher said. He also said the government's base price in spectrum auction is so high that almost 50 to 60% of the spectrum may go unsold. India risks lagging in the rollout of the superfast 5th generation wireless networks unless the government makes airwaves cheaper in an upcoming auction, citing the financial stress in the sector. Checkpoint Software acquires Avanan to enhance security for cloud email. With the email threat landscape becoming wider every year, the integrated Checkpoint Software and Avanan offering will deliver best-of-breed cloud email malware protection and expand security to SaaS collaboration suites. Avanan will integrate into the Checkpoint Infinity consolidated architecture to deliver the world's most secure email security offering. Utilizing patented technology designed and built for cloud email environments, this will be the only unified solution in the market to protect remote workforce from malicious files, URLs, and phishing across email, collaboration suites, web, network, and endpoint. Dream11 geared to raise over $400 million at $8.5 billion valuation. Dream Sports, the company that runs fantasy sports platform Dream11, is in talks to raise at least $400 million in a round with participation from both new and old investors. Dream11 lets its users play fantasy games such as cricket, football, basketball, among others. Dream 11 has been in conversation with several new and existing backers to raise $400 to $600 million in a new round, which is likely to be a pre-IPO one. Dream 11 will probably be the first consumer internet company to list in the US. Sources said the company was also weighing to raise $1.5 billion from public listing through a special purpose acquisition company. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News magazine. Please download the War India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.